So one of the big things that came out recently was the Godzilla versus Kong trailer. Now, all last week we were getting basically advertisement like, "Oh, it's coming Sunday, it's coming Sunday, it's coming Sunday," and it's finally here. And this was no what I can say, it was no coincidence, or maybe it was. But my son, we always try to have like a movie night, whether we're going to the show or now, since there's really nothing in theaters for a family to see. Really, we pick a movie and we'll just grab something to eat and we'll watch it at the crib. And this weekend, literally, I didn't even pick it. He the one who picked it. He wanted to watch Godzilla King of the Monsters. And because we seen it in theaters, but he wanted to rewatch it again, and I thought it was just fitting that, he wanted to watch it right the day before the trailer came out. But in any case, getting right into the trailer. So I really did like the trailer. I really did. It does come across as a high budgeted B movie. It puts me in the realm of Fast and Furious and just movies like that can still be good, but you're not expecting true depth. You're not expecting to find some top tier acting, something that's gonna be Oscar worthy. This is a movie that you're going into there and you're knowing what you're getting, because there's two fucking monsters, going head to head. Two big, popular, iconic monsters, Godzilla and King Kong, going against each other. I mean, it's like when you go into a movie like Fast and Furious, you already know it's going to be ridiculous, but you don't go in there expecting something else. You go in there to expect to have fun with the movie. And it's just like Pacific Rim. And that's what the trailer gave me, vibes from. But I mean, it's large monsters and all that stuff. So, it's always going to be something like, this reminds me of that or whatnot. But, this trailer came across more as a teaser, but more or less going toward a normal trailer. It is the first official trailer, but it came across as like a teaser with more to it. Teaser with benefits, if that's the correct tone to it. But from watching it, you can tell that it has great visuals. If you've seen the other movies, Godzilla, the 2014 one that came out, Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of the Monsters, as I was just talking about, you already know that they're going all out with the visuals. Like, it looks incredible. Some of the visuals is kind of like, okay, they probably still maybe need to do something to it. But at this point, it's coming out in March on HBO Plus. Oh, not HBO Plus. HBO Max, as well as the movie theaters. So more than likely, there's nothing else that they're going to do to it. But it looks great. The fights that it actually showed bits and pieces of looked incredible. It really did look incredible. And, I'm trying to do this in one take. I'm not used to doing it like this, so bear with me. But it seems like they're going more for the feel of the, Godzilla King of the Monsters movie, because one of the big negatives with the 2014 Godzilla movie was that there wasn't really no fighting. It was more focused on the people. And I don't know how it was with the older Godzilla movies, but nowadays, when you do something like that, it kind of is a turnoff, because a lot of people are expecting a Godzilla fight. They're not expecting to see what Joe Schmo is doing over there, or Jane Doe. It just, we want to see monsters fight. That's what we're going to. You can sprinkle some, human interactions and emotion and all that stuff, but we come here to see monsters fight. We come here to see destruction. So it seems like this movie is going to do more or less what the second movie, Godzilla King of the Monsters, did, which is majority just crazy monster fights. And if they can balance it with the first movie, with great character development and everything else with like just the regular humans, as well as a lot of monster fights, that's great. I'll be happy with that. And basically, I get kind of a thing that there's more to this movie. So In the trailer, it does talk about how, Godzilla is doing all this crazy stuff. And if you know Godzilla from the other movies, it's like Godzilla is the protector of man. He's a protector. He's going to protect us from all these other monsters. So why is he attacking Earth or, the humans and stuff like that, causing all this destruction? And it seems like it's going that's basically kind of the thing that the question that they're trying to answer within this movie. And I'm curious to know, because that's one of the questions I was thinking about even before I saw this trailer. Is like, okay, Godzilla is for us and King Kong mainly is for us. That's what we got from Kong Skull Island. So it was like, why are they fighting each other? Like, what's the reason? And I feel like it's going to be put into place kind of like BVS, where you have them going against each other for whatever some odd reason, but then at the end, it's all building up to maybe a bigger monster or monsters that they have to team up and go against or whatever. And then at the end, they're gonna shake hands or whatever, because they have the same mother. That they have the mother with the same name and stuff like that. If you've seen BVS, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's what kind of I get from it as well. And I don't know, one of the things that just threw me off about it was the size kind of scale. It seemed like they were kind of smaller. Like, both of these giant, big ass monsters can fit on this ship. Like, I'm just like, what the hell? I don't understand it. But it seems like, I don't know, maybe because it's the trailer and I need to watch the full film, or, maybe I need to do mathematics, which I'm horrible at, and try and figure out, the scale of it. But it seems like they maybe were scaled down just a little bit to fit on the ship, or to be able to fit on the ship or whatever, and made bigger, of course, when they're in the city going against each other. I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't know, like, right now it's just, that's one of the things that really stood out to me. Another thing that stood out to me was that, Godzilla, and it seemed like this battle with Godzilla and King Kong spans, a, like, back in ancient times, when they talked about, like, this is like something that they've done before or whatever. And you see Godzilla, you see King Kong fighting monsters, which seem like it may be back in prehistoric times. And he's holding an axe. So more than likely that's his weapon of choice. And which brings me to the end of the trailer. You see Godzilla, no, not Godzilla. You see Kong with an axe, who's swinging it about, who's going at, Godzilla with it. And the last shot with Godzilla basically blowing out his like blue fire breath at Kong as he's coming down with that axe, and the axe is late. Basically, he's blocking it with the axe, but it seemed like the axe is getting powered up by the energy that Godzilla is doing, and then he basically comes down with it and hits Godzilla with it. That was an awesome way to end off the whole trailer. I really did like it. That final shot was what really kind of like, like gave it that I need to see this. But in certain parts, it seemed like it may end up being like a Transformer thing, where you're gonna have some comic relief characters, and I'm just more interested in seeing the fights between Kong, finding out why Godzilla is doing what he's doing. I've heard theories that maybe it's a Mecha Godzilla. If you pause it at certain points, or you just listen to other people's theories, that probably is true. That's probably one of the factors into why Godzilla is doing what he's doing. But overall, I really did enjoy the movie. I am going to be putting out my most anticipated list sometime this week. And yeah, that movie had made it, even before I seen this trailer, had made it on the list, because I did like Kong Skull Island and, Godzilla King of the Monsters. The first Godzilla 2014 was okay. Out of all them, out of the other two movies, that one was just it was just nah. But I am really excited to see this movie, and since it is going to be in theaters as well, I'm definitely gonna go check it out in IMAX. And probably, if it's that damn good, I'm gonna rewatch it again at home on HBO Max. But yeah, that was my thoughts on the Kong Godzilla versus Kong first official trailer, and let me know what you guys think. If you liked it, go ahead and put the comments down in the comment section, and just let's start up this conversation. And